Well, I am in bamboo heaven. I am at Bamboo Garden Nursery North Plains with Ned Jakewith. And Ned, you're the owner here, and you just have 16 acres of bamboo that are just gorgeous. And I really like this one.
Well, this is Phylostachys vivax. It's one of the bigger ones, and it gets big quickly.
It's huge. You know, if we don't have this kind of space in our garden, I know you have picked out some of your favorites here to talk about. And maybe we should address first maybe some of the winter damage we might find in our bamboo from this winter.
Yes, this is Berinda angustissima. It's one of our tightest clumping bamboos, but this winter out here at the farm, it suffered some. So what we'll do sometimes is this, we could probably just leave this, but it doesn't look real right sitting up like this. So we'll just cut off some of the ones that have some dead leaves on them. So we just cut them back and it'll look much nicer.
So it's pretty much like any other kind of plant you would prune. You just prune out what has been damaged from the winter.
Correct. And some of them they might recover and probably will make some new leaves, but they're not going to look very good for a while, so we can cut them back. They'll have new shoots coming up in the spring, and then they'll look just fine.
And how tall does this one get?
This is not a very big one. This is one of our clumping bamboos, Berinda angustissima, and it gets probably around 12 feet tall, but it's a very, very tight clumper. We have one in the ground that's been in the ground 7 years, and it's less than 2 feet across at the base.
Oh, excellent. This is a pretty one. What's this one?
This is one of our most popular ones. This is Fargesia robusta, and it's one of our more upright clumping bamboos, and it gets about 12, maybe 15 feet tall. And right now it's got new shoots coming up. This is an early shooter in the spring, and it's real popular because it's upright.
Yeah, it's very nice. And now you said something about the shoot size, the diameter of it is going to be what the mature canes are going to be. Right.
The new shoots on any bamboo come up in the spring, the diameter of the cane is going to be, and they grow only for a short period, about 2 months. And then that cane never grows anymore, but it stores up energy for doing the same thing next year with bigger canes.
Oh, very cool. Now this is beautiful. This is one of my favorites, is the black stem bamboo.
Right, black bamboo is one of our more popular bamboos, and like the others, here's a place I can cut out a stem. It's just an older stem. This wasn't winter damage. It's just that sometimes the older stems get shaded out by the bigger ones.
And how tall is this one going to get?
Well, this can get very tall. Typically in the Northwest, it gets about 20 feet or so, but it can get over 40 feet if conditions are ideal, lots of water.
Wow. Now this is pretty with the yellow stems.
This is also a very popular one. These are spreading bamboos.
Okay.
But this is the Phylostachys aureosuccata spectabilis. And it has a nice yellow stem with a bright green stripe on it. And it's also one of the very hardy ones. This is one of the few bamboos that'll grow in Chicago.
Ah, so nice and hardy.
So it'll grow anywhere.
Now you were saying about spreading, and I know that that can be a problem, and you recommend maybe putting a ditch around that whole plant.
Right. We actually sell a heavy plastic to use as a barrier, but a shallow ditch, the ditch should be maybe a foot deep or maybe a little less. It's a lot easier than using the barrier, but some people don't feel like they're up to maintaining the ditch, which is actually real easy. Oh
yeah, you just cut whatever's coming across so it doesn't creep into the rest of the yard.
Right.
And what are these little ones here?
Okay.
For right now, anyway.
These are actually the same, the Fargesia robusta, except this is the green screen farm that was done in tissue culture. So while the other one is taller now, these eventually will get just as tall, but you're starting with a shorter plant, but they look a little nicer at the beginning. Beautiful
foliage. And one more at the end here.
This is one of our really, really tough clumping bamboos. This is Fargesia rufa, and this one will grow in the Midwest where not many bamboos will. The spectabilis, the bright yellow one, will grow there. But of our clumping bamboos, this is the most widely adapted one. This will grow in the South and in the Midwest. Well, and up here we have a little 1 gallon plant. This is a 10-gallon size. This is a 1 gallon of the same bamboo.
Well, great. You know, you have a great website and you have this beautiful place to come to. So we can go out to your place out here in North Plains. We can go to the website, get lots of more information. If you need any other questions, please click onto their website or go to the Garden Time website. Ned, thanks so much for all the education today.
Thank you very much.